Welcome to your Thursday, February 12th, 2026 morning update. Some sad news coming from British Columbia that we just wanted to drop in here. A mass shooting event has occurred in Tumbler Ridge, British Columbia. 10 people are dead, more than 24 injured. The perpetrator has been identified as a gun person, also as a female in a dress. So we look forward to some interesting revelations as that story develops. Meanwhile, since language is important, as is free speech and debate, this comes to us from Bangor, Wales. The self-satirizing quality of social justice activists never ceases to disappoint. This time, it is the Debating and Political Society at Bangor University, which, in spite of the society's name, has refused a request to hold a Q&A with political campaigner Jack Anderton and Reform MP Sarah Pochin. The society's statement said it all. Reform UK are not welcome at Bangor University. Quote, "We have zero tolerance for any form of racism, transphobia, or homophobia displayed by the members of Reform UK. Their approach to the lives of others is antithetical to the values of welcoming and fair debate that our society has upheld for 177 years. If your society is 177 years old, I'm relatively sure there has been a good deal of racism and homophobia expressed, although I'm not going to go digging to look." In a related note, if you go digging through their wonderful student equity and diversity pages, you will find this in the Equality, Diversity, and Inclusion Policy. The university remains committed to the general duties of the Equality Act 2010, which are to eliminate unlawful discrimination, harassment, and victimization in all its forms, advance equality of opportunity between people who share a protected characteristic and those who do not, foster good relations between people who share a protected characteristic and those who do not. Apparently, this does not apply to the debating society, because there are people who would like to have a conversation about things that actually concern them who are not in what they would call a protected class. As such, their speech is not protected, it is not free, it is not open. They are not allowed to not only speak what they think, but to be challenged by people who disagree with them. When you stop allowing that to happen, tyranny rises and very bad things come your way. It's in Wales, which is part of the UK. They're all woke. They've chosen a path. The people of England are pushing back, but they're going to have to push back a lot harder, and hopefully without violence. Because when you suppress people long enough and hard enough, especially if you're even remotely familiar with the actual history of England, you get civil wars, you get uprisings, you get violence. And trust me, just because the cops are the only ones with guns, and even a lot of them don't have them, they will find a way to make things messy. And we could just not go there if you would just let them talk and have a civil conversation about the things you disagree on. I'm not expecting that to happen anytime soon, and it doesn't look like it's happening at Bangor University. Have a great day. We will talk to you tomorrow.